I was going to do a Cosmos ecosystem video today, but as soon as I saw these news, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to be focusing on this today because I want to share this with you. You're going to be excited if you didn't already see this. This has been posted 9 hours ago on Twitter by Bitcountry, to be exact, Metaverse.network, because there is another Twitter page that they own, which is Metaverse.network. So that's the one where they've posted it. It's basically a redesign of their website, and we're going to take a look at this right now. It's absolutely awesome, and then we'll also talk a little bit about Unique Network and Bifrost because we've got some news from them as well. So this is how it looks, right? Metaverse.network, the decentralized metaverse machines. So over here you actually have access to Pioneer, which actually takes you to Polkadot.js, which is the web wallet of Polkadot. If you don't already know, the documentation with regards to Bitcountry, the source code, which we'll take a look at in a moment because I have found something interesting there. And then of course you can get information on Bitcountry itself directly on the website, and then the partnerships as well. So Metaverse.network is a blockchain for metaverses and dApps. They support WASM and Ethereum compatible smart contracts for developers to build apps and games to run on their network. Okay, so that's how that is. And look at this design here. This is pretty cool with this astronaut here, as you can see. Your metaverse project, develop your metaverse project for your narrative and your audience. Okay, so it's going to be really cool. As you can see here, the reasons why you want to build the metaverse network is support for Solidity and Ink, secured by Kusama or Polkadot, low gas fees, serving Bitcountry ecosystem and users, and your economics designed by you, your governance for your people, use provided security frameworks and APIs. And just a reminder here, you don't actually need to be a developer to develop a metaverse. You can do that using the tools, right? You just need those bit tokens which are generated for staking near. Okay, this is for Bitcountry Pioneer, of course, which is going to be launched first. And this is amazing here. Look at this design, pretty cool. This is how the metaverse is going to be created using those blocks. You're going to be building those buildings from scratch, basically. So the foundation infrastructure of future metaverses, this is how it's going to be, right? The anatomy of metaverse computer, runtime and smart contracts, immutable blocks, metaverse civilization. So this is huge. Machine economies as well. I really like this design. I really like what they're trying to do. This new website definitely looks amazing. Right, Metaverse.network, the space and time in Web3, smart contracts, metaverses. This is how it's going to be here. Look at this, absolutely amazing. So their vision is really good. And this is why I'm super hyped about this. I am curious to see how it's going to do, though. I'm really excited for April or May when the token's going to list and it's going to hit the market and staking is going to go live. I'm really curious how it's going to do considering these market conditions, but also considering the hype with this project. So yeah, Pioneer on Kusama's live, TY on testnet, and the testnet faucet. We'll be talking about testnet in a moment because I want to share something with you. If you have some coding knowledge, you would like to test this for sure, just to see how it actually looks. Space and time in Web3 here. So yeah, this is pretty much how it is here. But next I want to take a look at this GitHub page here for Bitcountry. So it actually gives you some information on how you can run up your own, you can start up your own metaverse, an Ethereum compatible network for metaverses and games. It basically has a step-by-step guide here on how you can do it. Right, install Rust and WASM. Then of course you need to run these commands, and once you do all of that, then you will be able to set up a node and kick off that metaverse, start it off, and then you're going to see how it actually looks on the development environment. So I'm actually going to ask my friend who's a developer to have a look at this, and if he can get this started up, then I'm likely going to do a tutorial just to show you how it looks. It should be interesting to see it in the development mode and then to actually play around with it and just see the different things they can do. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I can't wait for them to launch staking and of course to launch the metaverse itself. With these market conditions, we really need to see how it's going to react, and if the metaverse hype is still here, we'll finally know when they go live, right? That's when we'll know if people are actually eager to sell, or if people are likely going to hold, if people are going to participate in the metaverse platform and they're going to build on the metaverse. So we'll have to see. And the next, before we talk about Bifrost, just a kind reminder here, I do want to thank the Unique team for supporting this channel. You can join the Crowdloan if you are interested. You do get a 5% bonus if you use my referral link. Unique Network is an NFT platform with NFTs for advanced features. They are the very first to develop on Polkadot, and they do have a canary network on Kusama right now called Quartz, Okay, so you can participate in their crowd loan. The crowd loan details, once again, 150 million allocated tokens, 1 billion is the total supply, no lockup, but there's a 20 months linear vesting. The crowd loan open day started on the 14th of March and their cap is at $15 million. Their distribution is actually done in a linear basis, or I should say in a bonding curve basis, because the first to have contributed are the ones to get a bigger reward, and because there aren't that many contributions yet, you're still going to get quite a high reward at the moment. So the first dot contributed would have earned 20 UNK, the last dot contributed 5.28 UNK, assuming that it's going to max out their cap, but they're not going to max out their cap. So and then just a reminder here for the whitelist: if you're a Cello Brick or Substrapunk holder, participated in the crowd loan or the unique token sale, or received the Polkadot Ambassador NFT from Unique Network, you get a 5% bonus. You also get a 5% bonus if you participate in the Mint Fest terms. The terms and conditions can be found here. You actually need to have Quartz tokens, which are found on MEXC exchange. If you are interested, if you don't already hold them, you can share your collection and you'll get another 5% bonus reward there, and of course another 5% bonus if you use my referral link, both for me and for you, based on your contribution. So that's pretty much it here. And finally, just to remind you here that if you are a whale, if you hold 10,000 DOT or more, you will get a 15% bonus, or 100,000 DOT or more, you'll get a 30% bonus. And the different ways to participate are directly from the website, through the Polkadot web wallet using Polkadot.js, or through Bifrost SALP. And don't forget the FAQ section here if you're interested to learn more. That's been it from Unique. So let's move on and talk about Bifrost here. Bifrost to open the collator access on March 22nd and to go live with mainnet BNC staking. So we're finally going to earn those new staking rewards now from Bifrost. It is actually one of the first, I should say, if not actually the first, I believe it is the first DeFi platform on Kusama to actually allow staking. Okay, no other DeFi platform, because with Karura we cannot actually stake Karura, but with Bifrost we will be able to stake Bifrost. So really hyped about this, and I can't wait to see it go live so that I can stake my BNC as well, which I'm constantly accumulating, by the way. Well, I should say not really accumulating, but unlocking, because I have them vested from the crowd loan, so I'm unlocking those. And it does say here that if you want to become the mainnet collator of Bifrost and participate in the block, you need to stake at least 5,000 BNCs. Okay, so that's the requirement there for collators. The reward is settled once per round, and the effective time of any increase or unstake operation is calculated according to the round. Okay, during the initial phase of the mainnet collator launch, Bifrost will open 16 active collator slots, and as the network on the chain stabilizes, Bifrost will gradually release the active collator slots up to a maximum of 64. More detailed mainnet collator parameters are as follows. Okay, so that's you can see this more information here on how things work. Okay, and in terms of you actually staking, let's see how does it work. Well, if you hold BNCs and only want to earn rewards by staking them, then you can participate directly in BNC staking as a delegator. Theoretically, you can delegate BNCs to up to 350 collators, but be careful to not delegate to collators. They're already saturated, because the first 300 delegators of each active collators are paid, and those beyond the first 300 are not paid. See more delegators mainnet parameters below. The minimum in trust quantity is 50 BNC. Minimum in trust quantity for available income. The top 300 clients of each collator can obtain income, and the clients exceeding the top 300 will not calculate the income. Okay, so that's the restriction here at the beginning, at least, right? Only the top 300 will be able to do so. Bifrost DAF will officially open BNC staking on March 22nd, so you can familiarize yourself with the staking process in advance. And here are the steps for BNC staking. Okay, so you're basically going to look at the collator list there. As you can see, that should be in the DApp. And then once you do that, then you choose the collator, you delegate to that collator, you choose the amount, of course, and then you click the delegate button. And that's pretty much how it works, right? Pretty smooth here. Of course, you have to move fast, right? Because if you think about it, 300 is a small amount considering how many people are in the community, right? There are likely going to be over 1,000 people trying to do this. So yeah. So in addition, to make it easier for users to swap BNCs, Bifrost DApp has gone live on March 15 with the swap module, which allows users to swap BNCs directly with a variety of other assets. Previously, users had to jump to Zenlink to complete a swap. Now they can do it directly from the Bifrost DApp interface but we still share liquidity with Zenlink, and more detailed charts will be shown into the Zenlink DEX. And then the reward distribution, so there's no inflation mechanism for BNCs, and later rewards are set aside in advance based on an economic model designed for a total of 5% of total issue volume for collator incentive building. For a total of 800,000 BNCs in the first year, collator and delegator earnings are 10%, which is 80,000 BNCs, and 90%, which are 720,000 BNCs respectively. Okay, so collators get 10%, delegators get 90%. Okay, the collator commission depends on the block production of the active node and the allocation of the bonding quantity of the delegator. The reward of the delegator is calculated according to the block production of the entrusted collator node and the bonding quantity of personal BNC, and you can learn more about that if you calculate the revenue on wiki.bifrost.finance/node/bifrost-collator-mainnet. So yeah, have a look at this Medium article if you want to learn more. Here there's an FAQ session down below. If you are interested to even become a collator eventually, if you don't want to just delegate. I'll be personally just delegating. I'll try to move as fast as I can. Hopefully I can make it, but I just wanted to cover Bitcountry Pioneer's new website there, the revamped website. It looks really cool. I'm really amazed that they've done a really good job, to be honest, right? Personally, that's my personal opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, I am hoping that they're going to be attracting new developers to develop their metaverses on there, and hopefully it's going to grow as an ecosystem, because after all, it is a platform and they're going to try and attract people from the Ethereum blockchain or even from within Polkadot and Kusama. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.